Stop it, Silky. You're killing them. Damn, Earl Thomas has 10 picks.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Chicago. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I like it.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. This is Cohen. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Damn, does Biz come out in anything other than 3 wide receiver sets?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. And
that should have been
interception here on their opening drive.
Fuck, Tart.
But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, no, that was Colbert.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Is it?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
I haven't gotten the
incompletions.
message saying anything about it. I don't fucking know.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
forced the
you
fumble.
would think there would never be a fumble
Niner ball.
from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
My body
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Story of my fucking life, bro.
First carry now for the former Viking. This is Jerick McKinnon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. They'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
Oh, give me that block in the back. It's coming back. I don't even care. You can run.
The 30, 20, 10. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in.
They run it with Carson. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Trubisky over the middle, complete. That's Burton.
Fucking drags.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get
Yeah, I don't know why.
tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opening opponent. And they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Trubisky to throw on 2nd. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Let's go, let's go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Lock in, lock in.
Now Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Let's go, let's go.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, my God, Tart, that was another pick.
It's incomplete.
You could have had that, you assholes.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Play action, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Being chased out left.
Oh,
now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
This is taken at the 15. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And Miller with it over the middle. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hurry, hurry!
Here's Trubisky. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing here, Trubisky. And incomplete there.
God damn it, that is the third interception I've dropped in this game.
And brings up 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
180!
Now Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So we're trading first-half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. We got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
In the pocket. I don't think I've been sacked yet. Being that we're halfway through the second quarter, that's kind of impressive.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, fuck you, dude. How?
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Superman jump for that fucking
bullshit on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field? That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
Right? But the 9 picks.
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. Looking deep downfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw. Going for the deep ball. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Robert Ayers in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Go ahead.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Two minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. This time, Trubisky will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hey, 18.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's
Double
a first
drags
down.
every fucking
This has
play.
to go down as one of the simpler routes in the
Hot
playbook,
routing drags
but
into every
so
fucking play.
effective.
This dude is
Nice
such a
completion
fucking
there.
faggot.
Keeps the
dude.
sticks moving.
Like, there's no two ways about it. If he doesn't hot route a drag into every play, I'll eat my fucking shoes.
Let's go, we're on the ball.
Trubisky now, 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go, we're on the ball after this.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Move.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
safety
down
right there, and he
inside
just
the
lets the
20.
ball fly.
Now a timeout taken.
Like, come on,
Perhaps
dude.
a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Gotta go.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
I don't remember which one of us got the ball first.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Deep ball for Goodwin. And incomplete on the deep ball. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the 1st half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield. for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
McKenna, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Damn it, I cannot get
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Garoppolo looks to throw. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
You want to play a game of crossing routes? I can play a game of crossing routes.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Over the middle, he finds Pandas complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Garoppolo and the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Danny Trevathan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh, my God.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Kyle Fuller's apparently
And he's able to
Jesus
get it
Christ.
back to right around the 27.
Because he literally, look, he was following one guy, right? He literally stopped and immediately turned around before I could even decide who I was throwing the ball to. Like, come on, man.
Door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Complete to Bryant. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completions.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He may try and run for this. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Really good effort. He does
Apparently
it himself,
Trevor Knight is
picks
the
up
second coming of
15,
Cam
also
Newton.
picks
Like,
up the first
goddamn.
down.
I hit him in the backfield. He shrugged it off and still gained another 15 fucking yards.
Watch it now, Barney!
They run. This is Cohen. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
What the fuck?
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good
How
little
many
gain
fucking...
there. Not a whole lot of real
God.
estate, but a nice carry.
I hit Tariq Cohen
9
4
yards is the
times
pickup
on
there,
that
and
play.
they'll have a 2nd
Little
and 1.
tiny Tariq Cohen getting hit by linebackers, and he shrugged them all off. The only reason he didn't score right there is because he literally tripped over his own 2 fucking feet.
You see it? You see it?
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago!
Got burnt on man fucking coverage.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Parkey with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Tied at 6.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Tied at 6.
That's fielded in the end zone. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, got a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down.
And overthrown.
And he's going to
Wow.
be intercepted a 3rd
Where the
time.
fuck was that ball going?
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they'll take
Have a guy
over
wide
inside
fucking
the
open, and what do? You
45
overthrow it.
44-yard line.
God damn it, Garoppolo.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I
Whatever,
know
dude.
this, the holiday
I wasn't
season,
expecting to win this game,
so
but
here we
Jesus
are in
fucking
December,
Christ.
right? It is
The
the
least my
season of
team could
giving.
do is not make me
Maybe
have to
for his
play
own
against them,
sake, after
too.
the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They go play action here on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the toss, Cohen. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Lock it, lock it.
Oh, my God.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Man,
Who is this against?
Wasn't even the guy
so
was
jump
fucking
there
on.
defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty.
Lock it, lock it.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
If there's pressure on you, yeah.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to...
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Lock it, lock it.
And they'll go on the ground. And an alley to run. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Solomon Thomas in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Oh, my God. There are 2 dudes standing there. Fucking put a hand up.
Martavis Bryant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will extend their lead. Parkey adds the extra point.
2 dudes standing there, and they just let it sail right over.
Winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
This game is way closer than the score is showing in this bullshit.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
Oh, my God.
And he's taken down. down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and his great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Fuck, I had a guy wide open, too.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Back near his goal line, here's Garoppolo. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And it's fielded at the 34. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Onto the field now come the Bears. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20.
That matters coming back, and you know it.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
Oh, my
His
God.
pass is intercepted for the
Because
4th
Biz
time
is
today.
that fucking good at using
Picked
coverage.
off at the 46. And his guys
Whatever,
will
man.
take over at their own
I had a guy open.
44-yard line.
He's using his middle
Week
linebacker
after
covering my
week,
guy
we're seeing
underneath.
plays like this
Literally
from him.
runs
I
back
think
for
he's in
15
line. We
yards to get
discussed
the
it
pick.
before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills. And that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills. But they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bears on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this.
Nice first punt.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Garoppolo throwing on second. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. On the crossing route, complete. That's Goodwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Akeem Hicks in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. On second down, here's Garoppolo. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Pierre Garçon, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got it at the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
In case it's too little too late.
Garrett Selleck, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Chicago, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Go.